Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals! And for this episode of the Minion Teaser Week, we will be featuring the LEGO Custom Jurassic World Dominion ЛИСТРОЗАВР. But before we head on with this video, I'd like to say thanks to YouTube.com Audio Library for this awesome background music. Please also like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And for you to support my channel, please do not skip on all the ads on all my videos. Thanks everyone! You may also like to follow me on all my social media platforms. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LYKA. There I'll be posting some of my exclusive photos and video clips as well. So I'll see you there everyone! The Guess This PC contest winners will be announced later on in the video, but now, let us move on with the making of the ЛИСТРОЗАВР. The ЛИСТРOЗАВR is a very small creature, so we're using minifigures here to create this figure. So we have here two minifigures attached together. Okay, so after several sculpting details placed into this one, I already primered it and here's how it looks like. Alright, so among the references that we will be using for this one would be of course this picture, wherein this ЛИСТРОЗАВР is actually wearing a face mask for it to be protected, against the COVID virus. This teaser photo for Jurassic World Dominion is really funny and also excited all the fans as well. Alright, so let's start the painting on this one. Of course, what we will be using are some brushes here, of course some acrylic paints, and some water. So let's start painting. So let's start off with the primary paint here. This is actually a peach color and it is a mixture of red, a little bit of yellow, and white. This will cover pretty much everything. So coat it well and uniformly as well. So we might have to do 2 or 3 coats on this one. Once the primary paint is actually dry, we now mix a little bit of green and then some white and also a little bit of what we actually used earlier. So that peach color, mix it with green, and here's how it actually is. This will cover most portions of the back, the portions of the head as well, and then some parts of the legs. Using the same color, I just mixed it with a little bit more white and some more of that peach color so that somehow it will have a tie-up on the gradient towards the peach colors of this particular creature. Later on, we will be using this same color to, make several scaling details on the back of this ЛИСТROZAVR. using a fine brush, we use the same color to create scaling details towards the abdomen or the underbelly of the Lystrosaurus, as well as some dots going towards the upper back. It seems that the underbelly is a little bit more red, so we mix a little bit of white with the peach colors that we have, and then we created this some sort of gradient towards a lighter beige of a color. After that, several more details will be painted, such as those of the feet, which is a little bit darker color, and then of course the teeth and the eyes as well. Oh yeah, and don't forget the beak. The beak of this Lystrosaurus, although it's not seen in the photo, is probably brown in color, as with some other artist, renditions of this particular specimen. And here is the completed painting on the Lystrosaurus. I'm just going to coat it with clear coat so that it's protected. And now we can move on with the Guess SPC contest winners. Here are the lucky picks: Toxila, Reska Aditya, Uway Place, J. Joe, Marvel Dekia, John, CS McRoram, Mechanic Tiger, Expo Juarez, and Kailash. And now for our top 10 winners.
Top 10.
Tyrannosaurus Rex,
Top 9.
Gabriel Connolly,
Top 8.
Maxim Taskayev,
Top 7.
Mr. T-Rex,
Top 6.
Aiden Stevenson,
Top
Jack
5.
Bolo Customs,
Top 4.
Best Rexy TV,
Top
Duwong Khan,
Top
Mandy
2.
Amar,
Top
and
4.
Colton Todd. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you on the next Guess SPC contest. For those of you who'd like to join this contest, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon and it will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage. And in that homepage, just click on the community link and it will lead you to all my posts. Aw, cute little vermins. Well, let's move on with Assembrix. You can do it and let's vote in. So let's count the number of pieces to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 parts to this one. Let's connect this to the head part. Alright. Now it's time for us to just connect on the extremities. Let's start with the front legs, the left and the right. Now let's move on to the hind legs, left and then the right. And easy breezy, that's it for our Lystrosaurus. And since it's a teaser week, I created this mask for it, since it likes being protected. And that's it for our Lystrosaurus Assembrix. We can now move on with a closer look. Oh man! We just got a Lystrosaurus! And Moira is really happy for this one. It actually is based off from this photo that we have for the teaser of Jurassic World Dominion, a Lystrosaurus inside a cage. Pretty much similar to this one, also wearing a mask. Well, Moira is really happy for this one and excited, but she will be coming back later for some size comparisons. But now, let us have a closer look on the Lystrosaurus. So let's lift this up and point. So we have here the Lystrosaurus. Let's first remove the mask. It's okay, Mr. Lystrosaurus. I don't think you are susceptible to the virus. So it's okay to show your face off. So here we have the Lystrosaurus, and taking a look at it from different angles, you can see the simple colors on this one. The feet are darkened, and we have here 2x1 studs on the back. The face is really cute. It has this catch light to it, and has two, I don't know, you call this tusk or two teeth on each of the side of the head, and has this little bit. As per articulation, you can twist its head like so, and of course the arms can move as well as that of the legs. The tail is pretty much stationary. Well, that's it for the closer look on our Lystrosaurus. See, Mr. Lystrosaurus? I told you it'd be okay. Well, let's now move on with size comparisons of the Lystrosaurus. And as with size comparisons that we did in the past, we'll be comparing this one with a normal human, which is Moira here, a minifigure. Definitely, this Lystrosaurus is smaller than that of Moira, which is, I guess, the same size overall compared to what really is the size of the Lystrosaurus as depicted here in the photo. Alright, so it's time for us to compare this with other creatures that we've had so far at Extinctrix, and this is the Extinctrix Compsognathus. The Compsognathus is technically a small animal, and you can see that it always moves in packs. So we have here other three Compsognathuses, which is definitely smaller than that of the Lystrosaurus. Okay, so move along, Mr. Compy. Here now is our Extinctrix Microceratus. The Microceratus, is actually a ceratopsian, an early ceratopsian from before, and they are really playful. They also have beaks very similar to that of the Lystrosaurus, as you can see here. Although they are not related, they have several similarities, especially in the face. Well, let's move on to the next one. And even though this is looking like a bird, it doesn't have a beak, unlike that of the Lystrosaurus. This is our, can you guess? You're right, this is the Extinctrix Archaeopteryx. Now this Archaeopteryx is somehow very related to that of birds. It is one of the earliest theropod dinosaurs, I guess, that is actually feathered. Well, move along, Miss Archaeopteryx. Well, here's the Extinctrix Velociraptor. This is actually a hatchling. So the hatchling is, of course, smaller than that of the Lystrosaurus. Oops, it keeps on falling. Probably it's just a newborn. And someday soon it will grow up to be light blue, similar to this one. So eventually it started small, but it will grow up big and strong. Well, next would be the Extinctrix Stegosaurus. This dinosaur is similar in size as that of the Compsognathus. And also it comes in packs as well. Next up on the comparison would be the Extinctrix Silophysis. The Silophysis here is seen in one of the Jurassic Park cards released by Kenner, and I think the Silophysis is also mentioned in one of the novels by Michael Crichton, either Jurassic Park or The Lost World. I can't remember really. Well, next would be the Extinctrix Baby Bumpy. We can't move along without comparing this little cute guy with this another cute guy. So, who do you think is cuter? So vote up, everyone! Are you Team Bumpy or are you Team Lystrosaurus? Okay, so the similarities between these two guys would be the way I actually made them. And they're actually best friends now. Well, let's move on with the species roll call for extinct breeds. All these small critters are actually available as videos, and I think you do have, several comments or suggestions of new species. Please comment them down below. Don't be shy, everyone. Also, Mora here would like to remind everyone that these creatures are available in the Extinct Breeds playlist. You may follow them up or I'll be putting up several links down below so that it'd be easy for you to play them up. Okay, so let's start with the species roll call with the Extinct Breeds Microceratus, Extinct Breeds Compsognathus, Extinct Breeds Blue Velociraptor, and the hatchling as well, Extinct Breeds Archaeopteryx, Extinct Breeds Silophysis, Extinct Breeds Stegosaurus, Extinct Breeds Baby Bumpy, and of course the star of the show here, this is our ЛИСТРОЗАВР. And don't forget, be safe everyone, always wear a mask when going outside. And that's it for the size comparisons. We can now move on with the last looks on this ЛИСТРОЗАВРus. The name ЛИСТROZAVRus actually means shovel lizard, a reference to what is believed to be its burrowing habit. These creatures, or these ЛИСТРOZAVRus, were tetrapods, which means they walk around on 4 feet. They also walk with their legs slightly splayed out in their sides. It can grow up to a length of 1 meter and could weigh up to 90 kilograms. It's still heavy, And we have here our ΛΙΣΤΡΟΖΑΒΡus to be placed in its natural enclosure. I bet he or she is very excited for it. Well, that's it for the video. I hope you like it, guys. And thanks for watching as well. And also, please don't forget to support our other channels, Ibiso Universe and The Adventures of Moira and Asher. Please like our videos and support our channel as well by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar! That's a